What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team game. It's time to put fear in our opponent's hearts by putting Calvin Johnson into the lineup. Most feared Megatron at 94 overall is ready to play. We also added most feared Derwin James into the lineup on the defensive side, so look out for number 33 patrolling the field, and look out for Deion Sanders. Not a most feared card, but anytime Deion touches the ball, something special can happen. First play of offense, he's rolling out and across the body. That's going to be intercepted by Eric Berry. He puts his hands in the cookie jar, and right away he learns not to move. Our first play of offense, we're looking for Calvin Johnson one-on-one and intercepted by Primetime. I said Calvin Johnson one-on-one post route, easy money with that 6'5 frame. Should be able to shield off the defender, but Deion just beat him to the spot, so that wasn't really the debut we were looking for from Calvin Johnson. In the meantime, he throws another interception, just an absolute rubber ducky right there. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish right there, but I mean, if you're throwing it to Deion Sanders, not a good idea. If you're going to lob it to him, that's just easy money as we go up high for Calvin, and that's more what we expected from Calvin Johnson. Making the most ridiculous catches you've ever seen as we go middle. That's Odell. OBJ still on the team, so we got to feed OBJ a little bit, let him do his thing after the catch as well. Second down and 10. Michael Vick all day to throw this ball, looking for Calvin in the end zone, and Calvin only needs one hand to snag it in. Megatron is starting to come alive, and that's not what my opponent wanted to see. I don't know what my opponent can see at all because the cookie jar is there, and he keeps on putting his hands in it, and he's not getting away with it, not once, and he nearly threw a pick six. We had one offensive lineman to shake and just could not get it done as we reroute Odell Beckham Jr. for the first down, spinning to give us a first down and goal. We're going to get this play off right before the end of the first quarter. Wide open McCaffrey, and McCaffrey not getting in. Eric Berry just took his head off, and that's not a touchdown. We got one rush for 1 yard, but I didn't get the 1 yard necessary. So third down, we run it again, and Barry Sanders this time punches it in. Easy block, easy touchdown. 14-0 lead. My opponent is absolutely struggling to get something going right here. Rolling out, playmaker and just getting that off. I think the only reason why he got that was because it was Lawrence Taylor in coverage. But when it's Eric Berry, it's just not happening. He puts his hands in the cookie jar for the third time this game. He's a stubborn man, and listen, you're going to be stubborn like that, you will be down 14-0 and more the way he's playing. And actually, he's just going to be down 14-0 because he quit after that play. I guess he got tired of throwing interceptions, and he just needed to move on to the next game. Fair enough. We move on to our next game, where Tyreek Hill is taking the opening kickoff. Once again, our defense will see the ball first, and eventually Tyreek Hill is flipped to the 28-yard line. You gotta love Madden 19, man. All of the different, I mean, they always say it's different animations. You always get to see something you've never seen before, right? As that's gonna be a sack. J.J. Watt, he's still around, by the way. Third down and 18. This is just nothing open. This is great coverage defense. He tries to squeeze it in the middle. Two defenders in the air to swat that away, and he's just gonna punt the ball straight down the middle of the Primetime. Fine by me. Let's see what we can do when Deion Sanders need a block, and we've got it going outside, and Deion using that speed and that spin, still on his feet, and Deion, what a return. It looked like we had absolutely nothing. We actually turned it into a return to the 26-yard line, looking for Calvin, gonna try to hit a wide open Greg Olsen, who goes out of bounds. Could have had more yards right there. Next play, we run the same play, looking for Calvin once again with the protection, and Calvin one-hand snag for the touchdown. Calvin Johnson does not use his second hand, apparently. That thing, like, he might as well be on that Shaq Griffin flow. Like, what do you need the second hand for? You're just going to be catching everything with one like that. If it works, right? It works for Shaq Griffin. It works for Calvin as he goes underneath the Tyreek Hill. He's definitely feeling Tyreek Hill early in this game. He's got Aaron Rodgers at the QB position, so you know those passes are coming in hot, but they're coming in hot for the wrong team. That's right. Derwin James with the interception, actually. There's that most feared Derwin James in his technically debut game, his second game, getting the interception. What a zip of a pass to Tyreek Hill in the corner. Even though we got Calvin, we still got to hit the open people when they are open, as Vic sheds the first sack, but eventually gets brought down by Myles Garrett, a loss of 7. He's only rushing 3. We have the space to run with Michael Vick, and after eyeing up Calvin Johnson to see if he would get open, we decide, yeah, Can't force that. Let's run it. Let's try to get something going on 3rd down and 4. And Michael Vick, he had a QB spy, but the QB spy was Vita Vea, which is not keeping up with Michael Vick. So that's going to be a 1st down scramble. That's going to be a false start. We are rolling. Look at that spin move off the defensive line. Got to get away from that. And Tyler Eifert actually going to make the one-handed catch to the 22-yard line. We dial up the same post route that Calvin's been eating on. We go to Calvin again, and Megatron touchdown! Triple coverage is not enough to stop Calvin Johnson, who initially used that one hand again and decided there are a couple people in the area. Let me use my second hand to make sure I get the touchdown catch. What in the world? This Calvin Johnson is unreal. He started off with the worst first play possible, getting beat one-on-one in man coverage, as that would have been intercepted if he threw it on target. Instead, now 3rd down 19. Calvin's eating. Defense is eating. Unfortunately, that's actually going to be a 1st down right there. We had good defense. Just classic Madden where no one reacts. 3rd James is kind of just sitting there. And now he's actually putting together a pretty good drive here. Hitting Will Fuller. Moving to the 22-yard line. Next play all day. Throwing. Oh, the slightest it seems if he had the good pass. Just was not delivered perfectly. 2nd down. That's tipped. That's intercepted. He tried to dial up the same play. This time we had better defense for it. Ronnie Lott with the interception, with the spin move, and Lott, the most expensive and overrated card in the game, making a good play for us. I mean, it was off of a tip, though. Ronnie Lott wasn't doing that himself as we playmaker Odell upfield. Dangerous pass. He still got it. OBJ just tripped up by Derek Brooks. Look, might have gotten a lot more yards than that. Once again, playmakering Odell, just letting you know he's on the field. Just when you start putting all your attention on Calvin Johnson, Odell's like, hey, man, I'm still around here. Michael Vick could have went in for the touchdown. We could have risked it, but we slid down. We're just going to give Calvin a chance for the hat trick. Calvin one-on-one. That's what we expect from Calvin Johnson one-on-one, to just go up high and absolutely moss the man. That's a hit. That's a fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Derwin James just did it all. He forced the fumble and took it back to the crib. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Derwin James might have just... I was just trying out Derwin James. I think Derwin James earned a spot in the team in some way, shape, or form. So we have 3 safeties on the team that are going to get a lot of minutes, as Lawrence Taylor is going to force the rage quit on that sack. He's not even going to see what happens on 4th down. I think he already knows down 28-0 what's going to happen on 4th down. So rather than letting it play out naturally, he's like, yeah, let me just save myself a play and we move on to the next one. 2nd down and 12. That was a questionable pass, to say the least. I don't know how that wasn't intercepted. 3rd down. That's a big hit. Hey, man, Ronnie Lott making a play. Hey, Ronnie Lott makes plays after I trash talk him. I'm going to continue trash talking him. We're looking for Calvin on that post route. It's been working all day long. It works when the pass is at least a little bit on target. You got to throw it somewhere where Calvin Johnson at 6'5" can catch it. Calvin's wide open this time. Just need a decent pass, and Calvin will take it all the way to the crib. Anybody could have done that. Calvin's been impressive, but anybody could have done that one. But still, so far, so good with this Calvin Johnson. He's pretty fun. He's making some pretty incredible catches. The one in triple coverage was reminiscent of the one he made against the Cowboys when they made that comeback in Jerry World, as Tom Brady hitting Gronkowski, the Patriots connection to the 24-yard line, dumping it down to Ricky Williams. And this dude was literally Tom Brady Jr., just, you know, sitting in the pocket trying to make some reads, but that is intercepted. But who was it intercepted by? Let me put on my inspection back. That is J.J. Watt, who just lurked the living heck out of that man. And Christian McCaffrey on the next play, off to the races. McCaffrey will go 85 yards. But J.J. Watt got the pick 6, and that's still the story of the day, as Christian McCaffrey hits him with the hotline bling. That might just be the greatest lurk I've ever had with a defensive lineman in my career. That might just be the worst lurk I had. We had to play cover with Eric Berry. I was just a wee bit out of position. You see me trying to use her J.J. Watt on 4th down, and now he goes to the other side of the field. He's not even testing J.J., man. J.J.'s so dangerous, he can't even go at J.J. in coverage because he will get the interception. 3rd down to 7, we're not using J.J. Watt. We're just going to casually use Derwin James, and he's just going to... Tom Brady Jr. casually checks it down to bring up a 4th down. We call a timeout to keep some clock on the board here. He's going to go for it. Down 14-0. Rolling out with Brady. He's got space, and he's got Gronk for the 1st down. I thought Ray Lewis would make the play in the corner there, but He just got that to him, and you know Tom Brady Jr. is going to QB sneak it in for a touchdown. A nice drive to get himself 7 points on the board. 21 seconds left for us to maybe throw it up to Calvin Johnson in triple coverage. Maybe return this ball with Deion Sanders. Prime time, double spin move, and gone. What time is it? Prime time. Flying in for the touchdown after Tom Brady Jr. put his heart and soul into the game to score 7 points. Deion just flick of the switch and he's in. That hurts. That hurts because when you're on the other side of that, like on our side, it feels good. But when you're on the other side and you really work for a touchdown, you're trying to get back in the game, and your opponent returns a kick with double spin moves like that, it's just like, maybe it's just not my day. Maybe it's just not my day. It might be our day, though. Deion can take this one back to the crib as well, trying to get the blocks to a line, going outside, using that speed to get away. But the shoestring tackle brings him down at the 33-yard line. But that's cool. That just means, why is A not moving? A's supposed to be on a route, and he would just crouch down. This game is something else, man. Look at me trying to make a play with Michael Vick here, trying to run away, trying to turn this upfield, but eventually I believe Joey Bosa just made us lose about 50 yards right there. And we're just having fun at this point right now. Looking for Calvin Johnson, right side, a dime from Vic. Megatron breaking the tackle and going to the 48-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Looking Calvin, he's not open, but Odell Beckham Jr. When we need a go-to receiver in the middle of the field, Odell is still that guy for us, especially with the playmaker chemistry on. Odell is still that guy. Calvin Johnson, when we just need someone to go up high and make a catch, he's our guy. Unfortunately, couldn't make that one right there. 3rd down and 8. Great protection here, and wide open Calvin Johnson, touchdown. And Calvin will force the rage quit. That was a pretty cool game, man. We had some nice Calvin plays. We had the return with Deion Sanders. That one was fun. Oh, man, but we are going against Tom Brady again. Oh, like, I say the Tom Brady Jr. thing jokingly. Like, it's not a knock on our opponent. Tom Brady makes good plays. Like, Tom Brady Jr. is a compliment of anything because he was making, nice, efficient reads. I was trying to play bend but don't break defense, and Tom Brady absolutely torches that kind of defense. And on 3rd down and 2, going against Tom Brady again, and that will be incomplete. A testy throw. Jalen Ramsey swats it away. 4th down and 2, keeping the offense on the field. Brady up high to Randy Moss, his former teammate. 1st down. Here's Barry Sanders on the run. We definitely don't want to let him get the run game going because then Brady starts using that play action. 2nd down. That's what we need to stop the run. Now it's 3rd down and inches, and he's passing the ball, and he's looking for level sales, and that's nearly intercepted by Deion, and that brings up 4th down, and he's running the ball. Ronnie Lott says, no, 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 not today. What a bone-crushing hit to force a turnover on downs. We had 2nd down and inches defensively, and we got the turnover. But he will intercept us right back. Remember I was saying that level sales play is like really good against cover 2? Well, that was cover 2 and that was level sales and that was intercepted. So maybe not. Deion Sanders in the meantime. Primetime is eating. Look at him go outside. He's looking for the pick 6 and he's not going to get it. Tyreek Hill hawks him down at the 6-yard line. We're looking for Calvin. He's covered, but that leaves Greg Olsen open for the absolutely glitchy touchdown catch. Double coverage on Calvin leaves Greg Olsen open, and Greg Olsen just got thrown around like a rag doll. That's what I'm saying, man. These Madden animations are funny. 4th down and 3, and that will be caught, and the 1st down. We had the perfect defense for that play, man. Like, Ronnie Lott was literally just sitting there, and he still got it, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what he's doing. Why are you going at Deion Sanders? Especially with the tight end. That's an easy pick for primetime. His 2nd of the 1st quarter. We start off with the ball from our own 13-yard line after the interception. So that was essentially a punt for him as Michael Vick rolling from the pressure. And Vick going to cut down left side and get the 1st down. If you're wondering why Michael Vick's still my QB, these plays are the reason why. I'm not happy about Michael Vick being my QB because he still overthrows a massive amount of easy passes. But I mean, I gotta have this mobility in my life, especially if he's not gonna put a QB spot and keep on blitzing up the middle. We need that escapability as we go middle. Tyreek, and that's intercepted again. Earl Thomas is just absolutely playing that to perfection right now. Playing both streaks and getting back to swat the ball. So we're going to need to call some different plays, so that's not working. It's 4th down and 5, out the 5 wide. Here's Tom Brady looking, just lobbing it deep. Got to swat this, and we will force the turnover on downs. Get the ball at the 40-yard line. He is struggling to pass the ball. We are also kind of struggling a little bit, trying to playmaker Odell. He covers it beautifully, so we just take off with Michael Vick and almost get the first down. Second down at inches, and McCaffrey only needed 1 yard, got about 2 right there, so that's cool. He tried to blitz again, it's picked up. We have protection, we have Odell, and OBJ gets us the first down to 18-yard line. Minute 5 left, trying to hit the screen, but he's able to get home with Shazier before we fire it. Second down, Calvin Johnson. Remember that guy? Calvin Johnson's still on the team. He makes the reception. Our opponent's out of timeout, so we milk the clock on 3rd down and 5, looking for Megatron, who nearly did it again in triple coverage. It looked like he had. Look at Jared Goff, the holder. The snap is up and good, but how about the holder? Miniature Jared Goff. I was doing those solo challenges where you have to use like the little beast as Antonio Brown jukes a man and gets out of bounds. Great player because he had no timeouts. But yeah, I was doing the solo challenges and I forgot to take those guys out of my lineup. I put them as backups and what ensued is comedy having those guys on the field as he gets the catch there, I believe, with Greg Olsen to the 34-yard line. And with no timeouts, he's going to try to spike this ball. Let's see if he gets it off in time. He needs to with Brady for the realigning. Should be able to, and he will spike it with 2 seconds left. He was probably better just immediately calling the field goal in that situation rather than hurrying up the guys to try to spike the ball. I believe calling field goal and kicking it up and good is faster as he hits us with the, what's it called, the bum kick or something like that. whatever that kick is in the corner there, the douchebag kick, he hit us with that. And he also hit Odell Beckham Jr. as we are going to roll out the pocket on 2nd down and 10, and Vic lobbing Hill. That's going to be intercepted, and I don't even know why I threw that. We really had no business throwing that. And now he's going to get the interception, I believe, with Malcolm Jenkins, yes, and have a chance to tie this game up. And this will be a very good first play of offense because Everson Walls decided, you know, screw physics, let's not tackle Terrell Davis. And here he is at the 27-yard line, nearly throwing a pick 6. Oh, we jumped that with Barry. Just jumped it a little bit too well, if anything. Now it's 3rd down and 4, and he's running the ball, going pitch to Barry. Need this stop, and we're going to get it. Walls with some redemption right there. Bringing up 4th down, he's going to go for the field goal off the edge, and blocked is Denzel Ward. He gets the recovery, but it's still a turnover on downs. What a big play on special teams by Ward as Barry Sanders running the ball. We haven't really ran the ball much. I've been throwing the ball a lot, having some fun with Odell and Calvin and all that. The running game is still a thing. We got to respect the run. He's not respecting it, so we got to go to it. Now that we ran the ball a couple of times, we're going to try to dial up Calvin Johnson, middle of the field, open. But Michael Vick doing his thing, throwing the ball incomplete. A very bad day throwing the ball. Vick has been running the ball well, but 4 for 10 and 3 interceptions is not what you want. Now it's 3rd down and 12. Almost got hiccups right there. Can't really find anything open. Rolling out the pocket and just spotting McCaffrey. Bad news, no first down. Good news, we did get in the field goal range. And on 4th down and 1, the way this game is going, all we really need is a 2-possession lead to really put this one away. So normally on 4th down and 1, I'd be aggressive, but with the chance to get a 2-possession lead, we just couldn't pass that one up. We can't play headstrong. We got to play smart in that situation and rely on our defense that's been absolutely balling out. Here's a force into coverage that is nearly intercepted. 2nd down and 10. It feels like that game-ending turnover can happen at any time, and it's not going to happen on that play. In fact, it's actually going to be a 1st down reception for Antonio Brown. Next play, he's looking for his shot downfield, and there's Prime Time with the interception. Prime Time's looking for the run back, going right side. He's got a ton of space to work, getting wiggly one, cutting all over the field. Deion Sanders is gone. What time is it? Prime time. And when it's prime time, it's usually rage quit time. That's exactly what's going to happen here. This man has had enough. Deion Sanders ends another man's soul. And that'll do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Calvin Johnson absolutely balling out in the first couple of games. Still amazed by the catch he had in triple coverage. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel as always. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.